10557 13th Avenue Northwest, doing a camera inspection from a clean out on the south corner or south side of the house. We're about halfway down, right in the middle here. I'm going to zero my footage out and come back from here. Coming back through 6-inch diameter concrete pipe. Is out in the street there. This section is a shared line. This does tie in with the neighbor on the north side. Lip there. Now we're coming back up into PVC here in a second, right there. This is Schedule 40 PVC pipe, and that looks like the tie-in that would be coming from the neighbor right there. Now we're coming back into SDR 35 pipe. It appears we are now into 4-inch. I believe this is HDPE pipe, high density polyethylene. I think they did a burst from the northwest corner of the house down to the property line at some point. There's one of the welds. So yes, this is HDPE pipe. You can tell by the weld there, these kind of pipes were melted together as opposed to glued together. And right there is one of the welding points where it was melted. Another weld there. Now we're back into SDR 35 PVC. There's one of the downspouts on the north side of the building. There's a clean out. It's also on the north side. Now we're coming back through 4-inch permaliner. Says lining right there. Alright, I'm going to pause the recording and locate this spot. We're sitting right on where the kitchen line leaves the west side of the house. Alright, we located that 9 feet deep in the planter bed in the backyard. Going to keep pulling back from here, keeping an eye out for other tie-ins. We should be finding a tie-in for a downspout and a floor drain here soon, like very soon. I don't see it.
Do you want me to put the hose up in the downspout? Yeah, down in the thing.
I'm going to pause the recording for now. Alright, we are running a hose down a downspout right now. Trying to locate where it's coming from. It appears that it is coming from behind us. And there's the downspout, or the kitchen line tie-in. Kind of, but not oh, yeah. I see what you were saying. It's in
Comes
one of
right
those.
at that one of those janky spots, right?
It's exactly where it is.
Yeah.
Right at that turn, there's the brake. You can see
Okay.
it splashing down, but when you go around the turn, we can't see it
Oh, it
because we're up
disappears.
against the wall.
Oh.
But it's right on the
Okay.
turn.
Okay, and then once it drains, let's throw down into the thing down below.
Yeah, see if it comes in the same spot. Because then I would, if that's the case, I would say be safer bet, unless you wanted to dig both holes, it'd be a safer bet to dig this spot, repair this break, line downstream to the other liner, and gap that tie-in for the kitchen,
Okay.
and then line up to this PVC.
What happens to this tie-in here, though? The one from the mudroom. There's a mudroom tie-in right here. There's a drain line that comes down here. And comes in right here.
Gap that one too, or dig this hole.
Okay.
See, that the problem is that everything's so dang deep.
I know.
Because of the way it's ran. So like
can you gap? So you could gap around that too.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's completely plausible. I mean, the only downside is, like I said, the unwarranted part.
Yeah.
We haven't been doing these liners so young that we don't know what 15 years of the unlined section is going to be. We do it every
That
day.
transition. Yeah.
Which just, if that erosion is going to continue to erode that concrete, at some point it'll be gone.
Yeah, right.
You don't know how long it's going to take.
Yeah.
So you just make sure that we...
Will it be my life 3 times? Or can I like 2 weeks with you?
I don't know. I don't know. Like they get concrete pipes. Originally, they get concrete pipes to 50-year life expectancy.
Okay.
Most of the concrete pipes are 100 to 150. Yeah. And then they gave the liner the same 50-year life expectancy, but it doesn't erode. So I mean, it's such a new technology. We really don't know exactly.
Let's turn it not on full blast, just because I don't know how to do it.
Yeah. I'll just barely turn it on. Are we good? Yep. Same place. Locate this spot real quick, pausing the video. Alright, that is located 8 feet deep right on the top of this back stairwell on the west side of the house. This would be the spot where we would want to access the pipe to install the liner. We'd have access upstream to the PVC and downstream to liner with gaps in the line for the existing tie-ins. That would repair this break right there, which is definitely part of the concern. As we're coming back, we're looking for a tie-in on the top right hand corner of the screen.
I can run the faucet in
Yeah,
there,
we
too.
might need to. It might be blending in too well. Let's try that. Thank you.
I don't know why I find this stuff so inordinately interesting.
Because it is. It's a colonoscopy for your house. Alright, just trying to find where that's coming from.
Just break it in here, too.
There's that other turn. There.
So what about that other turn?
That's no problem because you have a pull point here. So what we would do in this situation, we run the camera down the clean out into our hole. We would tie a rope to the end of the camera, pull the camera back, then we'd have a rope strung through there, then we would tie the end of the liner onto the rope.
Okay.
So you can pull it into place.
And that can come around a corner?
That can come around a corner. It's just pushing is the problem. If we were to try and push it around the corner, since it has that jagged back edge, we might not be able to get it around,
Okay.
so we would pull with this situation. But yeah, right here is, I can't even see where that water is coming out of, but it's right here somewhere.
Yeah.
So that would be a tricky one when we're doing the install to locate that line,
Okay.
that gap, so we can make sure we're on.
On point there.
It might be easier to see when you're running a camera upstream from the hole, though.
I see, yeah.
So that was the hole we thought that was the tie-in.
That's
So that's
exactly what I thought.
that's just a break then. So there's a
Can
chunk
we
missing.
go, I would like you to look in my bathroom downstairs, because there's a bunch of pipes down there. There's a a toilet down there, and I don't understand how the toilet drains into the sewer.
Well, because of how deep you are. That's why you're so deep here, because you have a basement.
But how deep is this line right here? Right here, right underneath us.
All right, keep on coming back. All right. So to lip into PVC, we'd be looking at 34 feet of 4-inch liner. And then we're popping back up. This backside of this Y is the soil stack that's coming from the house. Every flush comes out of that backside of the Y. This part coming back here is the downspout. There's also another downspout that's connected on the backside of this Y. Unsure the material of the pipe upstream from there. Now we're coming up. That is the downspout right there at that tie-in on the bottom. And we're coming back up the cleanout. There's our access point. I'm going to end the recording there.